Take your seats, children.
Let's have a seat, boys.
Let's sit down. Let's sit down.
Let's pay attention.
We're
Places.
gonna start rolling, yeah.
Jesus.
Well, sit down, Mr. Subject.
Better keep that phone in that pocket, Mr. Subject.
We don't need any blog. We don't need any blog
you.
posts right now, Mr. Subject. You have a seat here.
We made your food and lifestyle blog, and we can break it, sir. We can break it.
We can break you. Like Ivan Drago never did to Rocky.
We're gonna indigenous person leg wrestle you, both of us on either side.
Pelvis, break your pelvis.
It's gonna fold you in half.
Motion.
Has the meat sweat started?
We're talking into a mic. I don't know if anyone's actually turned on.
Hey,
anything.
Joe,
But we're just.
Mike.
Hey,
This is so Mickey Mouse compared to the
Produce our
production
show.
value I've been fucking putting in. This is some Mickey Mouse ass shit. Right.
hit
now.
record right now.
I'm going on. I'm not doing.
You gonna check?
I was gonna do that.
Would you mind if I have a sip?
Gonna check our levels.
Oh yeah, sip
1,
away.
2.
Sip away.
I'm talking into my mic.
Check.
Put a little hair in the meat.
I actually have
Check.
hair on right here.
Hello.
Check.
I got shaft hair.
What it is?
I got some shaft hair. To Mike after the show and get on some of Mike's level.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm excited for.
I
want to experience Mike's level. I don't know what it is, and I want to go to it.
He's obviously robo tripping. Mike is obviously robo
You
tripping.
think he's on that Dex?
Who's robo tripped?
I mean,
This
you never
guy.
robo tripped.
I've
never
You
robo
never
tripped.
taken
No.
too many
I've-
Corsidons?
No.
Taking too much Vicodin, and my mom thought I was a drug addict.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
How was your poop? The next poop. You
I
took?
don't remember.
Yeah.
I remember everything was blurry.
Does Vicodin fuck with the stool?
Oh yeah. You
Is
will
it like
take
heroin?
the tarriest shit of your life.
It makes it real rough.
You know what also does that?
It's a bad
Powdered magnesium. Powdered magnesium will give you the best sleep of your life, but the worst poops of your lifetime.
Yeah.
Hard poop?
hard.
No, just well, for me, I got digestive problems, so
Okay.
it makes me a regular person. But for
Crohn's boy.
no, I just got like my stomach doesn't digest. My stomach like hoards my food for days.
Right.
So mine.
Greedy fuck.
It's really an asshole. It's like a phone. When you delete a picture, it goes into recently deleted. It never lets go.
I don't want this anymore.
God.
I want it to be all the way deleted.
Let's
Mike,
intro this shit. We are the Meat Sweats podcast. Thanks everybody in
Thank
the
you.
brewery.
Thank you guys
Thank
for
you
coming.
for coming to Meat Sweats, the
Thank you to
podcast.
Big Pine Comedy
To all of you.
Festival.
Yes.
You're so loud. Oh my
Tons
gosh.
of people.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's unhinged.
Yeah.
I can't see.
Out of control.
Unhinged.
Out of control.
There's people crowd surfing
Oh
for
my
some
God.
reason. There's no music.
Bill, put your dick away.
I'm
Jesus
sorry.
Christ.
It's not. I mean,
Guys,
they can
I'm just
see it's
kidding.
not
That was a
out.
joke.
They can
See?
see.
See, that's what's fun about
That's
just
what I
doing
thought this
radio
podcast
stuff.
was about: showing your meat, letting it sweat.
Absolutely.
Where'd the inspiration
It's
come
about,
from? Was it
just we're uncomfortable, fat, sweaty, meaty boys.
It's about being garbage people.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And we
We're just
really
trash.
wanted to
Now,
delve into
as
that.
meat sweat connoisseurs, have you
Yeah.
ever done Fogo de Chao?
we've.
Do you have the disposable income?
We don't.
We
to
don't.
go to
He
Fogo
does.
de
He
Chao?
does a
I
Juris
do.
Doctorate.
I do.
Oh, yeah.
He
Yeah,
Bill
this
does
guy.
not.
Yeah, you
I
have
don't
a
have a- I don't even have a 4-year degree.
Unbelievable.
I've got a busted ass.
You got a busted ass everything.
It's
You got
a
a busted ass face.
It's a collegiate level diploma.
busted
Oh,
ass
wow.
job.
I have.
So you have a
That's what I-
bachelor's degree?
No, I have a diploma.
Okay, so does
From
Charles.
from a trade
I have two
school.
associates.
So I don't know why.
Yeah.
Two associates
It's
Look at you.
tantamount to a
Pretty good.
bachelor's in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Getting
So
overdue.
Yeah,
Cheers
sometimes
to
he
you.
rubs them together and hoping they'll morph into a bachelor's.
That's the only joke I have where I say
trying to do
more.
the fusion dance with his degrees.
Have you? I have done this, so there's no. And I've actually scored a lot. I have dumpster dive. Help me out, college.
Dumpster dove.
Dumpster dove. I've
Dumpster
given
dove.
in the dumps.
Ju-
Do you have to
Dumpster-
shave your body first?
Yeah.
If you go dumpster diving, do you have to shave first
You
and
really
put on a little
should, so
thong?
you don't get any type of
I
like
go and just let it all
diseases.
touch me. I take my. Who takes their clothes off the dumpster dive? I'm going in,
Bros.
Hold my Ralph Lauren polo.
Professionals.
Luganis, is he still alive?
No.
Greg Luganis, he's dead.
Pretty
of the AIDS.
Yeah, nah, something.
Of the
I mean, I'm,
anus.
I'm
Similar.
assuming AIDS killed him. He didn't die of old age.
I mean, he could have some type of immunodeficiency. I'm not going to pigeonhole the man
man,
with AIDS.
when
Some
did he
type of
die?
Soon.
I think
Long time
yesterday.
ago?
I think he died yesterday.
Lou Gaines
Lou
made it.
Gaines died the other
Honestly,
day.
who fucking knows?
He made it a long
Why
time.
are you going
Yeah.
for Lou Gaines?
Who gives
right
a
now?
shit, Mike? Who fucking cares
I
about
know, I care.
You guys have the
Krispy
same
Kreme?
dentist?
Krispy Kreme?
Krispy
Yeah.
Kreme throws out Krispy Kreme. You know they make 1 million donuts a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the end of the night, they double or triple bag the extra donuts and they throw them in the dumpster. So you can score
That's real
100
nice.
donuts
That
at a
double or
time.
triple bag.
Yeah, they do it for people.
Take him
nice.
to work the next day.
Yeah. Hey, Kelly, you still know people you hate? Oh, who brought these donuts, Charles? Charles, nice shaped body.
Charles brings donuts every Friday. He's such a peach.
God, he smells.
Have you ever done that to somebody though? You ever tricked him into eating something like that?
I tried to get my old neighbor to eat a paintball every day, tell him it was done.
I used to do. I would do the fake and bake. So hit up Boston Market, mashed potatoes, fucking corn, all that shit.
Okay.
Put it in your own pots and pans. Throw that shit in the oven. You got a girl coming over. Freshly made green beans.
They're all pots and pans.
How come
They're all
you cleaned all the
from
pots and
dollar
pans
store. All from the dollar store.
Yeah.
What do I?
Mike, there's a receipt on this
God,
nugget.
It's mine is the worst. I can't even say mine out loud. It's so terrible.
Wow.
Oh, well, now you
Well,
got to.
I tried to make someone
Eat this dick.
trick them into drinking piss.
Oh.
As it was apple juice.
Yeah.
Yeah, your poor daughter.
It may have been a mentally challenged person.
Oh, Matt!
I was like 5, all right? Like,
Wow.
you know what? That's learned behavior, guys.
Now
okay?
I don't feel so-
5-year-olds don't naturally do that shit. That is learned behavior.
That's the cult.
Someone
That's
fucked
the
me up
cult right
first,
there.
all
So
right?
you
That's the cult
pissed in a cup
influence.
when you were 5?
Yeah.
And
then
You
you
ate the cup?
Wow.
It was your piss?
Oh, you know what you got to
At
do?
least it was his piss.
What was my
See,
piss?
I said the N-word when I was 5, and I
That's learned
thought
behavior.
that was bad.
Listen,
I've been
I'm
down
a
that
terrible
road.
person.
It's not a good road to
I
go
have
down.
I have done that.
Yeah.
The key is you heat up the pee with a little bit of apple juice so it blends.
Oh.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
you go.
But
Kinda
5-year-olds aren't allowed to use the stove.
There's a
so I
good,
get it.
there's a melding at a certain temperature.
Yeah, exactly.
pH.
Yeah.
This is a very
I like
amateur
it.
move.
Yeah.
This was my
Now I
first
get it.
What are you
being
putting
in
up
a
Charles
situation.
for
No, thank
reference
you.
for, Mike? He's obviously a smart guy. He's got a system for getting people
I mean,
to drink piss.
from an educational standpoint.
Pretty smart.
Pretty smart.
I was in student
intelligent.
government, 4th grade to 6th grade.
Really? Did you get
I
impeached
voted for that face.
for giving
I got
away
a
shitty
blowjob.
donuts?
I got a blowjob after hours from Mrs. Tannenheim.
Tannenheim.
Yeah.
Tannenheim.
Charles
Not
almost
Jewish?
did fuck his teacher.
Probably. I did almost bone my teacher once.
Really?
She got a boob job.
How did
and
you
then,
not ever bone a teacher?
Yeah, you should have. Yeah, you'd be the guy who like
You're the
Bone a
exact
lunch
guy.
lady.
Did you say she was served? Did you say anything? Did she have to wear a
How do you like
hairnet?
this hot dish?
Mike, put on a hairnet.
You didn't have,
Put on-
you didn't
put
have pubes. You
No.
didn't have pubes. Mike has never had pubes, I don't think.
Oh, no.
Really?
We were talking about
Electrolysis
disgusting, bro.
right after birth. Disgusting.
The pube shave, more so than making your dick look bigger, makes you look less fat.
So how did you almost fuck a teacher?
Well, my teacher, she had the hots for me. She would text me when I was in senior year.
In 8th grade,
She had the hots. Yeah, I was a.
God, is this
Well,
Boy
you're
Meets
senior.
World?
Bringing
He's
it
a
back.
senior.
The fuck? You gotta get people
Still got the
mesmerized
hots
by a
in your
story,
senior. I
Joe.
still got the hots and I'm 30.
Yeah,
One.
I still have the hots for people.
I got the hots for Mike Enders.
She
right
wanted
now.
to go steady with me.
Hey, you know, just because you
She
never
was
gone
hard on
steady,
me
Mike,
back
doesn't
in-
mean you can hate on the lifestyle.
She would text me in high school, senior year
She was
that.
barking up my tree.
I really thought she was the bee's knees.
That slut.
She asked me the Sadie Hawkins dance. It was just over for me.
She would have. She'd text me these. She was a little rude between the lines, but she wasn't an English teacher. Great geometry.
Yup, 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 yup.
And got on her hypotenuse. And she would text
What
me
was the
about
circumference of that ass?
I don't know.
I
need
could
the
have measured the
radius.
circumference of an ass if I'm
We
being
know.
honest.
You gotta
we
use a
know.
protractor.
We know you don't know the formula.
There's a 2R somewheres in there.
R
I mean, that's the
squared
radius,
equals,
dog.
yeah.
You gotta get to diameter. That's the biggest. That's the most important thing.
Yeah, she would text me about sex dreams she would have about me while I was in high school.
Holy shit.
And then,
She was having dreams.
yeah, she was having some dreams.
Really?
Martin Luther
King.
Were they explicit? Like, was she
She
explicit?
never
about
went into
it?
detail. I think, now thinking about it, I think one time there was a Vespa involved.
Vespa.
Fucking fancy.
Yeah.
Were you guys in the fucking Italian
You were
Yeah, I was on a
countryside?
gondola and I-
18-year-old wild hog.
Yeah, I was a killer at 18. I was.
Fucking crush it.
I lost my virginity at 18, by the way.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
So she had your number, your teacher,
She had my number.
and she was texting you outside of school.
Yeah.
Telling you that she had dreams about you.
Yeah, with a wink. It was the first time I ever got
Include
nervous.
emojis.
Not even emojis, just a semicolon parentheses.
Oh, because it was that old school.
It was
they didn't have
emojis. You have
emojis
to
back
do
then.
your work inside the parentheses first. It was math.
How do you make the dick via old school
8 equals
symbols?
sign D?
8 equals sign D?
Yeah.
Did I just went to 3. Like the balls didn't stop. It was just a connection of the balls to the equal sign. I didn't go the 8.
God, she's a rookie.
And then we'll
She
see.
was trying to bang you, but she was texting you.
Did she put hyphens for little jizz?
Oh no, that'd be great. But then she got a boob job, and then that blew her confidence out of the water.
Oh yeah.
And
so she went for the jock instead?
yeah, I'm texting her. She's like, "You following who it is?"
It's like I can score Danny White now. Fuck
Yeah.
you, Charles.
Yeah.
I was on the
making
swim
a
team.
quarterback
though.
now.
Yeah. I was on the swim team though, so I was the 100-meter butterfly guy.
Oh, butterfly guy.
Yeah.
Were you shaved?
You're still the butterfly guy.
Yeah, I'm a monarch right
So
now.
did you shave your chest and...
No, I actually got a hernia senior year and couldn't swim.
Podcast with him. You act like you haven't seen him with a shirt on. Charles is very hairless.
He is a hairless man.
I did shave my chest.
Oh, you
wow,
did. I
no,
can
you
see
did.
it. I
Right.
see
So
stubble.
my girlfriend, I could
There's-
go bigger for my lady.
You guys get hairy nipples?
Bigger for your lady.
No, yeah, there's hair on my nipples.
But like more prominent than the other hair.
No.
No, do
I
you?
just have chest hair.
Do you have like
feel
the?
like
and some of my chest
Do you
hair
have
is
like
on my
Fu
nipples.
Manchu nipples?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, you just have hair
Ah,
on
that's
your
not.
nipples.
That's okay.
That looks like
I mean, this is shaven this
Hold on.
morning. This is
Keep
my
on-
5 o'clock shadow.
that-
You're okay.
You don't
Keep
have
that for a
much.
second. Wait,
okay,
roll back
buddy.
up. Doesn't it look like the shittiest Suns logo ever?
Mike's got some sad tits. I'm not gonna lie.
Very
No,
sad.
why drink a lot of milk?
You need to do some. You need to get on Charles'
I
butterfly
live with
program
Mike.
and
They
just
buy,
start doing those curl things.
living
we
with
introduce
Mike.
these guys at all?
Oh yeah, this is Please Send Nudes podcast.
This is-
Hosts
Yeah.
Charles Ingle.
Charles
and-
Ingle. By the way, Charles Ingle is the Matt Walker of the
Yeah.
Pleats and
Yeah, he's the
Dudes.
talent.
He's the talent. We have Mike Enders, who is the producer of Pleats and
Oh, you don't have to do
Absolutely.
that to
He is
him.
the Bill
You don't have to
Laskowski.
do that to
He's the Bill
Brains
Laskowski.
behind the operation.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Brains.
people don't care about
Brains.
computers.
They
care
don't
about the
give a
YouTube
fuck, guys.
videos.
They like
about the
pretty
YouTube videos,
faces.
dog.
They like pretty faces and funny words, and we bring
You
that
guys
every
do
time,
have
guys.
the pretty face. Mike's a pretty face, though.
I
You
agree.
can't. You can't.
No.
tell
I'm
Mike
hanging
he's
on. I got
me.
3 more
You
years
can't-
left.
You can't fuck with his confidence.
I'm just saying-
Like that.
I'm
Look
just
at that
saying-
beautiful Roman nose.
I'm just saying, at the 4 of us at this table, he's number 3. All right? Yeah, 100%.
Well, we'll see after you
Jesus.
shave that beard. How many chins you got under that beard, bro?
About 7.
Last time I checked, it was
About
3.
7.
Wow. When's the last
but it
time?
would be 2.
When's the last time your face was shaved?
November of last year.
Oh, that
Yeah.
It
grew
was
that
after Big
fast.
Pine
Yeah.
last year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So
Right
the
when we-
I don't have
loser,
much to
the
lose.
loser of this podcast is shaving their face.
So
Yeah.
let's set up the challenges. So
Yeah,
we've
challenges.
We've been talking with these guys for a minute.
Challenges.
We're gonna get on some challenges.
Do we need some challenges? Do we need some beers for
We're gonna
Yeah, we
need, we're
do.
gonna need 2 Slurpees.
What the fuck is a Slurpee?
It's a 16-ounce beer. It's that
Okay.
beer right there.
that right there? Okay.
Ah,
no, I
drinking-
asked.
drink
I
more.
wanted to
God
for a second.
damn it,
I was about
Fish.
to have more.
All right.
Nice.
So the first of our challenges today will be
You are so Wisconsin when you say challenges.
Challenge.
Challenge.
sometimes Bill gets real
That's like the
Midwest.
sharpest cheddar Allenge I've ever
Yeah.
heard in my life.
He gets real Midwest.
You fart?
No.
All right. Thanks.
I like. Yeah, Mike's been doing. I've been seeing you walking around
What do you
with
got a
that
bandana for, buddy?
I'm
Just
This guy started
You
rocking a
repping colors
bandana.
now?
Yeah.
You move back to Chirac and you come back with a bandana
team?
and a bad attitude?
You're on my team? Thank you.
Are they drinking games? Because I can't be on anybody's team.
so
Producer
no, no, no.
Brian's
I'm
team,
a bad
Matt, by the
guy.
way, just so everyone
I'm the worst
knows.
drinker of them all.
Producer Brian's team, Matt.
Brian John Jr., you're going to get your fucking time.
So you guys are chugging beers.
So the
Chugging
first
beers.
challenge is a beer chug.
Yeah.
Right.
Second challenge is going to be McGangbangs for time.
Right.
McGangbangs.
And a McGangbang is...
A McGangbang is a double cheeseburger from McDonald's taken apart at the middle.
Yes.
And then a McChicken shoved right in there
Right,
unceremoniously.
yeah, Right.
And then you shove it back together.
Yeah, terrible.
And so then it's that who can finish it first.
So
So how many
gross.
bread patties are in it?
There's 4.
There's 4.
That's too
bread.
bread.
4 pieces of bread.
That's
You
so
know how
good.
It would take Charles to digest a McGangbang. 2.5
You want to
hours.
get bloated?
We are getting meat,
I'm gonna
meat
get a-
and gluten sweats today.
Oh,
Going
wow.
for both.
I might die.
I
might
I
die.
hope so.
I'm trying.
Yeah,
That
right.
would be the most listened
That
to
makes-
podcast you
at least
ever put
that-
out.
That makes 2 of us
You'll
who
have a
are
nice,
wishing for that
clean-shaven face
on a
for your
daily
casket.
basis. Every
Wow.
day.
And so we're eating a Everything?
We're
Good
not.
gangbang.
We're not doing
Oh,
shit.
they're doing it?
We're just
Yeah.
doing it. You
Yeah.
guys are going to commentate on us as
Okay.
we
Yeah.
attempt the challenge.
And then what's the final
The
challenge?
final challenge is, I like to call it indigenous people's leg wrestling. It was formerly known as Indian leg wrestling, but we're politically
We don't
correct.
like to use that kind of language.
No,
around here.
No, we don't like Columbus Day.
it's not
we don't like
appropriate.
any of that shit on the Meat Sweats podcast.
They were
Yeah,
here
for
first.
Thanksgiving.
I mean, we don't like that
conquerors.
either.
How about
Okay.
savage?
No.
That's kind of
We
ironic.
just- we just eat
How about
turkey.
savage leg wrestling?
We just make
That's
turkey.
so much worse.
So
I'm not
indigenous
sure if
peoples.
you understand how things go, but that's the wrong direction.
So the loser of these three challenges
worse.
will be debearded.
De-bearded. Yes.
De-bearded.
And you have a
De-bearded.
Norelco razor?
I have a Norelco razor on the ready,
Norelco-
fully charged.
Norelco is the only way to go.
Is it
really
Norelco?
It leaves you with the smoothest shave that you can. Guys, get on Norelco.
Norelco, they
Sponsor Meat Sweats podcast, please, Norelco.
They sell
We're doing beer
razors at
champion
Best
stuff.
Buy. I had no idea.
All right,
Oh,
so
wow.
we're
Gotta
at our
put this
first.
away.
I think we're at our first challenge after
I
introducing
think
them.
we're at our
Please
first
send
challenge.
nudes. Charles fucking his teacher, or almost, and then she went for the guy.
I couldn't do it.
Couldn't do it.
I couldn't pull the trigger.
All right,
Her husband bitched me out for
Ready for this?
records.
her husband.
Her husband.
Bitch had a husband.
Her husband bitched me out on
What did he-
Facebook. He found me and he reamed me a new one.
No.
Yeah. But I was 18, so I was like, fuck you, you piece of shit,
Yeah,
dick.
come get me.
I was like, your wife dreams about me. I was a real asshole.
Did you really?
Yeah.
What did he say?
He kept going.
I'm excited. Yo, you're so fucked for this beer chug.
I really am.
He's got
this
two more stomachs than you do.
I know, but this is the one I'm worried about. I'm not gonna lie.
That does look like a good
I'm
beer.
worried because I wanted to order these like a little bit. Let's let
you
these
want 'em
sit
to be?
for. I wanted them be a little less cold.
How long is this podcast going to be?
Also, don't look now,
As long
but
as we
the
need.
thing.
don't look now, but there is a fire engine to my left.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, fish! There's the biggest reddish shirt I have ever seen in my entire life.
Speaking about
true
bodies
hero.
really quick, I was just, Billy, are you here? I was just talking to Billy O'Connor, old-fashioned man with old-fashioned
Billy
fame.
O.
He was just talking about his wife, and he goes, yeah, she's great. She got an ass you could bounce a handball off of.
If it's not a quarter, I don't want to
ass
fuck
you could
with.
play
But
a
I'm not
handball
gonna
off
lie.
of.
All right,
I like these
getting this
CrossFit
going?
girls where you can where it's like. wood.
He's pausing because he
I
thinks
am.
it's too cold.
Do you like CrossFit girls?
I love CrossFit butts drive me nuts, Mike. Love the CrossFit butt. All right, are we gonna get it?
Yeah, let's do it. On three.
We need, they're gonna start us.
Off
They're
the
gonna
table
start
to the
us.
mountain.
Challenge number 1 of the Meat Sweats podcast starts now. And they are
Oh.
off. Bill, you are so far. Oh, my God! I've never even seen a beer chug so quickly. Do you chug faster than you breathe? That was
I do.
remarkable.
I don't even remember you doing that. That's how fast,
You're welcome.
that's how
That was
fast
a magic
was.
trick, motherfuckers.
That's right.
Oh, wow. You were a hit in college, huh?
I was
Slurpee's a
had
great
kids
beer.
and shit when I was in college.
Oh, you had kids in
Wow.
college?
Yeah.
I just got
Nice.
This
Yeah.
is what I knew this would be my go down moment. This would be my. This
Your
would be my-
go-down moment?
This would be my loss of the podcast.
The moment where he sucks my dick. His
This is my loss.
Dude,
This
you
is
could
my
suck a mean
lost
dick the way you chug that beer.
I can.
It's time to rally.
Yes,
Time to rally.
I'm skilled.
Salute.
Can you do the gallon milk challenge?
No one can do the gallon.
I can.
Mike drinks
You
a gallon
can. I
of
can
milk.
do it 48 minutes.
Oh.
Gallon of milk. I'm ready. And I'm ready for chocolate milk after
Without
that.
puking?
Without puking. I drink a gallon of milk a day. A day since I was 12.
Mike's
Buddy, I
parents
can't
buy
do
a
that.
gallon of milk for him separate.
Yeah.
So he can walk around
Milk
like
industry
a jug of
thanks
it.
you, Mike.
Yeah.
Because everybody else is lactose intolerant.
I
Is
know.
that really how you do it? You walk around with a jug of
Oh,
it?
yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
That,
It's like he's in a desert lost, and it's his only fucking liquid.
my-
That's a real power
Yeah.
move, and I like it.
oh.
I like
Feel
what you're
wow.
doing.
Dude,
that was-
milk goes right to the dick.
Does it?
Yeah, gallon. Dude,
So that's my fucking problem.
2% fucking. I'm talking meat sweats, boys.
All right, Mike and Charles, please send nudes. When's your guys' show this weekend?
Tomorrow at 8 p.m. at the Green Room
That'll
in
be at
Flagstaff.
everybody
Guys,
that's here live,
go
to that.
Go to
Nudes
Please
podcast.
Send
It's
Nudes
great.
live.
Please send nudes live right
Do
before
it.
Comedy Central roast battles.
Fucking perfect.
I will
gonna
be
be there.
taking Charles on in the roast battles.
That's right.
And only one man is going to come out alive.
I'm looking
Yep.
forward to that, guys.
All right,
You guys
brothers.
are
I love
killing
you
each other.
both.
Matt and I should have done that instead of this beard bullshit.
This was your suggestion, dummy. Remember when you were like, I want to.
Blame it all on me.
I wanna
Blame
do
it
a
all on me, 'cause
challenge.
I have to come up with everything.
Oh. Well,
Anyway,
I disagree.
See,
Yeah.
Charles?
Charles,
See what we were
No
talking
talent,
about?
Brett. You know, complain.
Yeah, right?
An absolute pleasure.
Oh, I have to work
We're gonna
so
go to our next
hard.
guest
Oh,
and,
all you do is
eventually
show up and be
challenge.
good.
Good luck, Matt.
our next guest, because he's the one I see in the room, please give it up for my roommate and the guy that you guys normally see walk in front of the camera with his nipples out, Brian Kearley.
Brian
everybody.
Kearley,
Brian
producer,
Kearley, come on out.
producer Brian Kearley,
Producer Brian.
who's officially told everybody he's on Team Matt. So,
I am on Team Matt, absolutely.
Why are you on Team Matt?
I just like to say,
Ron is on Team Matt now too.
Yeah,
Holy
absolutely.
shit! I think the beer chug has won over the crowd
All right,
here
all
tonight.
right. I mean, we still have 2 more events.
Can I just say that weeks ago when you told me about this challenge, I said he was going to fucking destroy you in the beer challenge, and you were like a little baby.
No,
You
I
didn't
mean,
even
I
have
did.
the
You
gun.
were right.
Is your beer gone now? Did you
I
finish
did
it?
finish it.
Oh, okay.
Charles had like a quarter of it.
He did not.
I saw that.
He had a sip.
He didn't have a
Brian,
sip.
he had a sip.
Okay.
I don't think there was a
Settle
sip left
down.
in mine. I think it was
Brian
all
John
You
gone.
Jr.
crushed that. You destroyed it.
BJJ.
You like warmed up too, and he
just-
didn't even have a shot.
This is
Right.
Brian's new
Yeah.
tactic against any time I say anything that he doesn't like is he just ignores me.
Yeah, I spend most of my day ignoring Bill.
He really
That's
does.
what I do.
That's
on
the way it is at home.
Yeah.
I'm just like, hey, buddy, do you want to go get some food? And he's just like, yeah, go fuck yourself. But he doesn't say it. He has it in his gaze.
I just say it with my eyes.
I love that.
His
even
two close
more.
together eyes. Wait. Nobody said that.
Brian.
I didn't
Nope,
mean that.
Do you
Brian.
think my eyes are too close together? Fuck you! God damn it! Get out of here!
Oh my God.
God damn it! God,
I
Mike
love
Enders
you,
is
man.
rubbing off
Thank
on
you
you.
so
That's
much.
terrible.
Someone get her a beer on my tab, a drink of any kind, whatever she wants.
I guess my eyes are too close together. That's
Just a wee
like,
bit.
Your eyes are
Just a wee
fine,
bit.
Brian.
God damn it,
Brian.
That's unfortunate.
Don't listen to this guy, okay? He's salty, and he's salty. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all that's going on.
So Brian, you were on an episode when we were in the old apartment.
I was?
Yeah,
The
you were
Stewpartment.
You were on the Stewpartment episodes. What's changed in life since then?
I don't know. I don't live in a van anymore.
Nope.
That's pretty cool.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
I don't actually have a job anymore.
That's
pretty nice too.
That's the most envious thing I am, like, living with you. I'm just like, I get up and go to work, and you're sitting on the couch, and you're just like, yeah, I got something at, like, 9, and then, I'll be back to working on my slacklining.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fantastic.
He's
Yeah.
adopted slacklining. He's fantastic.
Pretty good at slackline.
I've been
You
there
haven't
for the
s-
evolution.
You haven't seen him currently. Like, he's doing, like, jumps now.
I haven't seen him probably in a week,
He's
but I was
jumping.
there day one, and I've checked back in and seen what he's been doing. And
What are
you know
you doing?
what?
Put that away.
I really am just a proud
Who are
house
you?
pop. Is
hey,
is what I
I'm
am.
sorry. I have I got a festival to help produce.
That's right. We forgot to mention Brian's a producer.
He's a producer.
One of the executive producers.
One of
Producer
the
of the
executive
thing.
producers.
Is Mike Enders in the room? Nope.
No.
Nominated Best Comedian in Phoenix. Just going to go ahead and say that in front of him every time I see him.
Yeah, Brian was nominated Best Comedian
He was.
in Phoenix.
He absolutely was.
And you know what? We made a great video about it.
That was a fantastic
It was a
video.
fun
You
video.
guys did
Yeah,
a really
that
good
was a
job.
good
I really like that's been the funnest thing of living with Brian is like having someone another creative mind around.
Yeah.
We have a house full of creative minds.
You do.
And it's been really fabulous. Has there been any story that you might want to tell that was uncomfortable at the house
I mean,
since we moved in together?
like, where does it even start?
Which one?
I don't know. I'm like usually uncomfortable around like you in general.
Why?
You're just a gross human being.
Come on.
You're a fucking petty.
Come on.
Somebody brought ribs yesterday, and your first thing was to rip ribs off and then eat ribs over the ribs. Like you're a garbage person.
Well, I didn't want to get it on the floor.
You didn't want to get it on the floor, but you want to get your crumbs on the food other people are going to eat.
He wanted to get ribs
They're okay.
on the ribs.
They
That's what
didn't
he
die,
wanted.
Brian.
Keep the ribs on.
They didn't die. Those
Beautiful.
people.
You're
They're
right.
still all right.
I don't think. I don't know if I've been terribly uncomfortable since living in the house.
What about, I was trying to allude to the story of you in the backyard.
Me in the
You're
backyard.
pooping outside.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, when I shit outside.
Yeah.
He's been trying to walk you into
I
this
tried to
fight,
walk
yeah.
it in,
and you're just
and
not
you're
going
just
with him.
too-
You're fighting
a
with
little
him.
too dumb.
You're fighting tooth and nail.
Yeah, I had to shit outside, and I like to clarify, I had to.
He did.
I didn't want to shit outside.
He did.
I had to.
I've
was
had to
a-
shit
it was a
outside
necessity.
before.
Did you?
I've had to, yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Matt
For what
grew up
reason?
in Prescott.
I lived in the woods.
Or
and,
woods,
like
okay.
we had like 5 families to a house and like 1 bathroom, and sometimes you would just have to go in the creek and take a shit.
All
This
right.
happens.
Yeah.
So you had to shit outside because you grew up in a
Did you
cult.
have like?
Yeah.
and I had to shit outside because I'm poor.
Well, you're in a cult too. Like you're in like a weird.
I am in like
comedy.
yeah, it's kind of a weird.
Yeah.
There's some weird shit going on.
Your landlord's talking about taking over the rest of that fucking corner, and just wait to see who he moves in next.
I honestly hope it's Chris Royer and Leslie Barton.
No, Jesus Christ.
That'd
Yeah,
be
see, so yeah.
oh, that'd be horrific.
We're gonna make a super race of people that are all just garbage.
Yeah, no, that'd be just a terrible.
So you're basically in a cult. Like you're just in the beginning
Yeah.
stages. As
We
it's
are-
getting
we
bigger
are
and
in a
bigger.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike's back. Go ahead and tell him what you had to tell him.
Yeah, Mike, just want to remind you, nominated Best Comedian in Phoenix. How do you feel about that?
Oh, I feel
Not
very
you, him.
proud.
Oh, yeah.
Very proud.
I had to clarify that. Mike's
And-
not.
and,
He's a good boy.
I voted for you.
That is
twice.
Fucking guy.
Oh,
You did not.
I
Did you
also,
really?
but I also voted for LeBron to be MVP. I hate LeBron. You got to do what's right.
Well,
Thanks,
Mike,
Mike
I like you a little bit
Enders,
more.
for
after
doing
that.
what's right.
So back to Brian shitting in the yard. We've still yet to deduce where he deuced.
I'm not going to tell you where I shit in the yard. It's a private moment between me and the dirt. I'm not going to share it. It's gross.
So it was dirt.
The whole backyard is
So
dirt.
it was on dirt.
Have you seen our backyard? It's dirt and weeds. That's it.
I mean, there's weeds though. That's the other 50% of ground.
I don't know if you know what's under
Semantics.
weeds. It's just dirt.
Yeah,
like, you
like-
can just
But
move
if
some
you say
weeds.
I'm shitting on weeds, then you're shitting on weed. You're not shitting on dirt.
I wouldn't shit on
Why
it.
would you
It's
shit
like
on
good.
weeds if you're
Yeah.
gonna bury it?
What do you? I mean, you.
Are you from the middle of fucking nowhere or not? Because sometimes I feel like I know you.
I've pooped in a soybean field before.
See?
Just saying.
Yeah. So
What a ridiculous thing to say out loud.
how dare you?
I mean, I have. I was rolling the rocks in the field because I farmed. Was a farm boy.
I just
And
want, like, are you telling me
I
what you did
pissed
in
in an
past lives?
avocado
Like, you touched
field.
the-
That's what I've done. I'm sorry that I've lived a better life than you, Brian.
I'm Bill
not saying that.
Laskowski, and I've peed in an avocado grove.
I have not actually.
Well, that's what you sound like.
I
Like a
haven't
pompous
peed in a-
asshole, Bill.
I mean, I am.
God damn it.
Not as pompous as Brian.
sorry.
though, and as all.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
Yeah.
attack. I didn't mean to attack.
Brian does
you
have
like
a lot
that.
of logic,
I apologize.
and we like to make fun of him for it.
Yeah, I don't
At home.
understand why you make fun of me for.
Because I mean, you're just a cold, calculating human.
Yeah, that's
It's
fine.
Scary.
It's
Scary for other people.
All right, I'm sorry.
It is.
What?
It's terrifying.
Do you think I'm scary?
no.
Okay. See.
Well, because I'm not
bigger
afraid
than
of you.
you.
Like,
yeah.
He's bigger than
like
you.
if you tried to
He's
do
higher
some
than
afraid of me? Is that
if
why
you
you're
tried to
scared of
do
me?
some creepy shit with me, I just like karate
every
chop
once in
you.
a while,
Just,
I
like,
don't know if
cha.
you're gonna come in my room and like
Shit on your
suffocate me with
pillowcase?
with a
Okay.
cat.
I would never use my cat to kill you.
I always wonder if you would use your cat.
That
to
could
kill
be
me.
a secret fucking trick move.
I would never do that. That would
That's
hurt
how
my
you
cat.
lull him in.
How do you know? Maybe you've trained the
False
cat to
sense
kill
of security.
people.
I haven't trained the cat to kill
You
people.
could have. I don't know that.
You're right. I could have.
Lily
cat?
could be a. That's Cat Alvarado. She's
Cat.
our next guest.
Oh, hey,
How's it
cat.
going?
She'll be on
Good
next.
to see you.
We have to do one. We have to do a challenge with
What
you.
challenge? What challenge are we gonna do next, Bill?
Well, we're gonna do the gangbang challenge.
Gangbang
next.
challenge,
The Mick
okay.
gangbang.
The Mick
I'm
gangbang.
sorry. It
Mick
sounds really
gangbang.
bad when I call it the gangbang challenge. So
I
let's
brought
see.
one for Mr. Santani. but
Yeah,
I noticed he
Santani's
didn't
got
come
one
back.
and he didn't come back. So Fish, if you want to gangbang with us,
Mick gangbang.
you could. Or do you want to gangbang with us?
No, man.
on.
No, you eat that in private. You don't eat that in front of other people.
That's why
That's
we're
how I
doing
feel
here,
about
'cause
it,
it's
too.
uncomfortable.
it
It's
is.
uncomfortable.
You want it?
Liz wants
Liz,
it.
you gonna gangbang?
Have you had a Mick?
A Mick
A
gangbang.
Mick gangbang, not the kind you're used to.
Not the one you like.
You can dress
not
up
the
how you
one
want
that
it,
no
if
one
you want.
likes.
I mean, if you want to cosplay while you do it, we're
Yeah.
not gonna fault you, but
No.
no.
So, I feel so bad for introducing you to the Mick gangbang because it's just like ruined you as
It
a
has
person.
You know what?
I mean,
Yeah.
it
I
wasn't
feel
hard to
bad
ruin me.
for all of us because this is now directly your fault.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is your fault.
I can't wait for you to
You're-
lose that
this is-
beard.
This is great though that he's the guest that's introing the gangbang challenge. Well, you can go get those, man. I'm gonna keep talking to Brian here, producer Brian.
How long? How quick do you think you're eating that? I am timing. I'm gonna time it.
You can
for
time
sure.
it. I'm gonna say a minute.
You're a minute.
I'm gonna say a minute.
Matt, how fast do you think you're eating that Mick gangbang?
No clue, buddy.
Okay.
I've never attempted a McGangbang. I don't even know how to make a McGangbang.
So this
Sometimes
is
I just go
this
with
is how you
Bill's
make.
fancy,
this
so he'll
is,
keep producing
this
my
is how you make the
podcast.
gangbang. Okay, you get a double cheese. This is the double cheese.
Okay.
And you part the double
Down the meat.
down the meat.
Part it down the meat.
Part down the meat. Look at that. That's a
Yep.
perfect part.
There you go.
That's a
Perfect.
Pro.
Okay.
All right, then just take that whole fucking McChicken,
Jesus
whole
Christ.
thing, just stab it in the middle.
I'm not sure if you guys heard
and
me
then you
say this
stab it on
earlier.
top. Look at that.
This
There's
is
the gangbang.
this is called the White Trash Olympics. This set
it's
of challenges.
just the Trash
no, it's
Olympics.
the White Trash Olympics.
We're not associating race to this, Matthew.
Yeah. You want it, Joe?
Joe, you gonna eat it?
Well, Santani didn't show up to do his fucking job. So.
Okay, hang on. I am gonna time this. This is horrific. Yeah, I would.
Take the McDouble. All right.
Can we just make sure that? Hey, Renee, how's it going? Good to see you.
Between the burgers.
Renee, I want you to watch this.
You're too kind to me.
Are you in it too? Or are you just eating
He's
it?
just gonna do it.
All right. Hang
haven't had
on.
lunch.
Beforehand, I didn't get any rules on this, so I just want to say.
Just for time.
For time, but you
we're doing it as fast as we can?
Clean mouth.
Yeah,
Open your mouth. I was just going to enjoy it.
All right, ready? On 3. 3, 2, 1, go!
Wow.
You guys are. Oh my God, Bill! Oh man,
Bill might have this.
Bill's training for this.
For drinking,
Yeah, no, it's a lot of food. It's a lot of food.
Let's go.
It's so much food. It's a lot of bread.
eaten 7 already.
Actually,
I'm just going to beat him in
fuck
leg
away from my
wrestling.
phone. This is horrific. Hey, Kat, are you glad you came? Where are you?
Cat's getting doing her hair.
Okay.
Joe's like trying to enjoy
This is horrific.
I'm good.
Oh God,
That's enough.
You gotta keep going.
No, you can't give up.
You want to have your fucking beer game, bro?
I'm gonna beat him in leg wrestling.
You're not gonna beat him. I don't know about that.
Going, Bill.
It's all right, Bill is determined, and I think he's gonna do it. Oh!
Matt's coming from behind. What's going on here?
Fights. Coming back from behind. That's what he has left to finish. To the shoestring French fry, ladies and gentlemen, here. But the
What do we got here? Bill is shoveling food. Oh no! Keep it down. If you barf, you lose. If you barf, you lose. He's good. If you barf, you lose. If you barf, you lose. You're good. Just like the ladies. Keep it down.
Mark Silverstein's lady, please.
Oh my
document
God.
his beauty.
He's back.
No wins with the psych out. He's got a shoe. This is clear.
Holy shit. I wasn't even looking at it at all. Oh my God, that was. I'm just glad nothing happened there. Wow, that was. Woo! All right. We have 1 minute and 49 seconds. I can't wait to leave this room.
A meal.
You guys were unbelievable. That was horrific. I think we're all glad it's over.
That was the worst thing I've ever experienced in my life. And I spent 25 years in a cult. So,
Congratulations. That was
Yeah, thanks.
really nerve. I started sweating. I'm shaking a little bit. All right. Whew. Boy, I commentated the grossest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Good fight, Bill.
I still got one event. We're still gonna do it.
We're gonna do it. Listen.
We're still gonna do it.
Yeah, but you lost. Like I told you.
I have already officially lost.
Yeah. It's okay.
I have already
Hey,
officially lost.
listen. You're always a winner in my heart.
But we're still going for leg
All
wrestling.
the time.
See ya.
And
Bye,
we're still
boys.
gonna interview with Kat.
Girls. Okay.
Brian, thank you so much.
Thank you, Brian, so much. Brian Carley.
Brian Curley, everybody.
That was disgusting.
That was children though.
It's probably
Not
true.
gonna lie. He's a nice dog. He's a real good
My
boy.
kids are wonderful kids. I fucking dare you. You know what? The changes I've made in your life since the year that I've been around.
The changes you've made. The
Yeah.
only change he's gonna make today is when he shaves me, which is gonna suck.
Is
so
that happening
excited.
right
That's
now?
gonna happen after.
After.
Is that
Yeah.
okay?
We have
Is
one
this
more
part of
chance.
my
Now we're
portion?
finishing.
Yeah.
Are we gonna
This
race
is-
shave his chest like
No,
together?
it's
Like
gonna be
that
my
sounds
beard.
dangerous.
It's my face.
I mean, we can if you want to.
I'm good. I
I
don't
don't
want to
have
like
much
accidentally
chest
cut
hair.
his nipple off.
I mean, that might be fun. I don't know. Like
You don't know I have
I would
two?
laugh.
You don't know me?
Yeah, you got a spare.
I might
whatever.
have. I may not have. I might just only have one nipple, and it's just smooth on the other side.
You might have extras.
Be a Ken doll. Anyway, so Kat.
Yeah, what's up?
Tell us. So Meat Sweats typically is about like just having a conversation with people, but since we're kind of at this festival, we want to hear an awkward story or something to that. Just whatever you want to talk about, really. But give us a story.
I'd say
give
the
us
most-
in the life of Kat Alvarado.
I would say the most terrifying moment of my life. So, okay, I don't know if you know about my like life story. My thing is that I wouldn't say my thing. It's not. So I got married when I was 19 years old. Like I eloped because we
Okay.
were super Christian, but also a little bit stupid.
Yeah.
And so
You'll
we
like Matt a lot. He was in an arranged marriage at a cult.
Really?
Yeah, I got married
How's
when I was
that?
19.
Oh my God, high
You
five.
guys are twinsies.
Yeah.
Marriage
Are you
twinsies.
still with that person?
No.
Of course not.
No.
Of course not.
Those don't work out.
They don't.
No.
It's never good. I
That's
mean,
not
I
the
was
secret to long-lasting
almost
love.
in a cult. It was just more or less regular church, but like cranked up a bit. But
Yeah.
That's
Christianity
that's
at
culty.
11.
okay.
Yeah.
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 Exactly.
Anything fundamentalist is really very much close to how cults
yeah,
work.
it's kind of like boiling the frog.
Yeah,
a
when you
little.
start getting there.
And we were definitely in that kind of a purity culture of like,
Yeah.
oh my God, if you do it, you're gonna go to hell. But
Yeah.
it's like you're biologically programmed to want to do it.
Right.
So we did it, and then we're like, we're gonna go to hell. We need to just get married as soon as possible. So we just went to Vegas.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's hard.
So we did that. We drove all the way. It was like 6 hours. I don't know why we didn't just do it like in
Yeah.
Los Angeles. There's courthouses there.
You went to
But
Vegas.
yeah, and you guys
it
are
seemed
of
romantic.
age. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because everyone goes to Vegas.
Did you drive through the wedding, or was it like a chapel wedding?
It was a chapel. It
Okay.
was cute.
Little
it
white
was,
chapel
It was
type deal?
adorable. We got
Yeah.
some cute pictures.
Through rice?
It was
Throw any rice?
fine.
Was there rice?
No rice, because we were just the only two people there.
Oh, okay.
And we drove. So the thing is, we didn't tell our parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we were eloping.
Yeah.
So by
You
definition,
didn't want him to
it's
know
secret.
you boned.
No.
Yeah, that was the lie.
So we drive back, and it's in like my first car ever, which was a purple PT Cruiser.
Dope.
Uh-huh.
Worst car ever.
And so we're driving back from Las Vegas. We're probably about 50 miles outside LA.
Okay.
When the car just stops working.
She's like, you can't go home. We won't let this happen.
But this is a desert. Like LA is like it's like on the coast, right?
Yeah.
And you just go a little bit ways northeastish, and then it's just like might as well be Arizona.
Yeah,
right?
for real.
So-
It's crazy how similar like Southern California is, like outside of the city
It
where
just
everything's
changes.
developed. It changes.
It changes.
It's
So
scary. Hills have eyes and Joshua trees.
uh-huh. They do. And we were now in the dark,
Oh, fuck.
stranded in the middle of nowhere. And
Oh,
I'm thinking
no.
like, oh my gosh, we're going to die. Because this is how
Yeah.
you die. You're stuck in the middle of nowhere
sure.
with your now husband, newlyweds.
Did you tell him to
Oh,
like go
perfect.
forage
Yeah, this
for
is
food?
absolutely your death. Yeah.
This is the beginning of an urban legend. Like there's going to be a hook on the door handle.
This is the beginning of several urban legends.
Oh, so
and
many.
that's how you're so certain
I mean,
it's going to
pretty
happen.
sure Jeepers Creepers, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, House with the
Yeah.
that horror movie starts like
The
this.
guy with the hook handle, he's
Yeah.
like, swinging on the door.
Yeah, his arm is like dangling off the
Yeah.
side.
It's like Candyman, is it?
Zodiac.
Zodiac. There you go.
Something like the Zodiac. That urban legend's based off of the Zodiac killer.
Is
I
it?
Think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. What's his name? What's that senator's name? Who they think is the Zodiac
Ted
killer?
Cruz?
Cruz?
Yeah, he definitely is, right?
I can see it.
Such a creepy looking guy.
I mean, he's
bit.
probably killed that many people.
He
at
kind
looks
of-
least.
he looks like a rat with diabetes that morphed into a human.
He looks like he's
That's very
melting.
specific.
He just
Yeah,
looks very
melting, yeah.
melted as
Melted?
a person.
You ever seen Chris Christie? Chris
Oh.
Christie is like he's like a York candle.
Oh,
He's just been ran too long.
ouch. That's for
fantastic.
real. So we call up the AAA. 'Cause
Okay.
luckily I had my
There you go.
dad's AAA, which was like
Solid.
super bonus. So like for free
Yeah.
they towed us in.
You're
And
not
my
using
parents,
that ghetto ass AAA. You're using the good AAA.
Yeah, gold stamp,
Yeah.
gold
Because-
card, dog.
yeah, still had his card. He didn't make me get my own yet. And of course my parents are like, why were you being towed in from 40, 50 miles outside the city?
Yes.
Cause
I was just like, oh, we were visiting some friends.
sky watching is always a great
nothing.
answer.
Yeah, and so but this is my meat sweat story just kind of like jumps in
Okay.
time,
Okay.
right? So this one, so we come back. Okay, everything seems like it's fine.
This is
they
the
get
start of the marriage.
they get the diagnosis on the car. Is that what you call it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you draw a diag.
It was the timing belt.
Oh, how poetic.
Mm-hmm.
What a poetic thing.
Absolutely.
The timing belt went out.
Am I in a book? I'm in a book.
You are in a book. You are in a book of puns. Like somewhere.
Timing belt went out. So fast forward a couple of weeks. Things are going fine. We've pulled the wool over everyone's eyes. We
Okay.
haven't moved in together or anything yet. We're like, okay, we'll figure that out when the time
You're
comes.
like keeping the rings in your pockets and stuff.
Yeah. Or like I had one, but it was like a promise ring. It wasn't like.
Okay.
And plus, our wedding, we were 19 and like worked in retail. Our wedding
Right.
rings like looked like we got them out of one of those candy things where
Oh,
you put
yeah.
the quarter. Like
Absolutely.
I've proposed to many a women with those rings.
I believe it.
Fair enough.
After you see a man do something like that to a
Yeah.
sandwich, there's not much you won't
Yeah.
believe.
I mean,
Yeah.
we have one more challenge left, and it's the only one I think I'm gonna win.
Oh boy.
I really hope I win. If I don't, I'm gonna be so fucking mad.
I'll hug you. I'll hug
Fuck
you.
you. I don't want your hugs. I'm gonna have no beard. You gotta leave me sideburns.
You're already gonna have no beard. That already happened.
So funny.
So
Okay.
awful.
So fast
couple
forward.
weeks, yes.
Okay. So then I come home from work one day and I see my mother crying. And she's holding an envelope and my dad just like looks at me and he just like shakes his head and just doesn't say a word.
Oh no.
Who's the one you were more scared of as a parent, mom or dad?
Oh, both in such
Both?
different ways.
Just different ways. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. My dad, because he's like, he's always going to love me, but he pays for everything. So he's like, he could just be like, I'm not paying
You're
for
done.
your college anymore. You're
Yeah.
done. This is on you.
Yeah.
And then, bam, it's over. And my mom, because she's like emotionally a ninja. Like she could just.
Mothers
like,
are though.
Oh yeah, they could figure out like what are you insecure about, and then they'll like just stab
jab
you,
it.
right jab right in there. Oh, it's like
They're brutal.
So
psychopath.
what's in the envelope?
My marriage certificate. They sent it
There's
home.
no denying.
That's
Oh my
fucking
god.
No
awesome.
denying. Why didn't they send it to his place?
Because
Does he
lives-
still live with his parents?
Yeah.
Fuck.
So yeah.
What did they do?
So they told me I had to move out. They just kicked us
Bye.
out. They're like,
Just
you know,
later.
how about you leave in the next week or so? Find a place and
Fuck.
make that work. Why don't you?
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
They were
that's
pissed.
that's a super sweaty story because there's
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot of realness there.
Oh yes,
Absolutely.
so
So
real.
then after,
My dad didn't talk to me for like 2 weeks, nothing. But then
Really?
he like came around and he's like, I love you. And I'm always gonna love you, and you're a smart girl. I raised you to be a smart girl. If you did this, it's for a reason.
Yeah, did you explain it to them? Be like,
we're
listen.
like, hey, you gave us a bunch
remember-
of religious pressure.
yeah,
Right?
remember all this shit that
You
you've been
said
telling
sex
us
was
our
bad
entire
and it was gonna
lives?
go to hell.
The thing is, my dad never liked it. He one
Yeah.
time, like I was like starting to go to youth group in my early teens. He actually drove there and pulled me out, and my mom was like, "Your father's possessed by the devil."
Oh, Jesus.
So mom was the
Christ.
pusher for the.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There's always one.
Yeah.
There's always one that's the pusher. My mom like took my dad out of the seminary to become a priest and showed him what vagina was, and he was like, "Fuck that! I'm never going back to the priesthood." And then had me, and then would like force me to go to like Catholic CCD and like the Sunday school and all that shit. And it was so I identify with this story a lot. You get a lot of weird messages from semi-religious parents.
Oddly enough, like now dating now, my mom's like, "You need to go on Christian Mingle. Go on Christian
God.
Mingle." Honestly,
like,
I
hey-
don't wanna.
You're like,
No.
Mom, don't you remember what happened the last time?
Because what weird shit, like, because people who are still religious, and I hate to offend folks, but like a lot of times they still got a lot of shit to unpack,
Yeah.
you know?
It
Yeah,
bugs
yeah.
me.
Like they're not straightforward. Like a non-religious person
Yeah.
is just like, "Oh yeah, you want to bang? All right, no, bye,
Bye,
and it's
yeah.
fine." Or do you
Yeah.
want a relationship? Let's be
Yeah.
straightforward and
Right,
honest with each other.
absolutely.
And it's like very clear cut and very fine,
Yeah.
and there's no stigmas. It's like just whatever
Just
normal
what it
commitment
is.
issues.
Yeah.
Right.
But you get a religious person in there, and they're trying to like mask whatever guilt they feel over basic human function.
It's brutal.
Oh,
That's
God.
whole
Do you
faith
still
bullshit.
date? Do you still date Christian? Do you still date like?
I would, but they'd have to be like progressive and like
Okay.
smart and like show that they're not crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
That's
faith
tough.
is a weird thing.
Yeah.
Like you know, like they have like they did MRIs of people's like fMRI of people's brain
Mm-hmm.
and neural patterns like when discussing theology or what they believe in as God, and the same shit lights up in your brain is it like when you're crazy. So like the same shit that was lighting up lights up in people with like schizophrenic disorders and stuff like that.
Oh snap.
I'm not even kidding. Like
Oh, yeah,
it's a real
it's-
medical study.
Oh well.
Yeah, we talk about medical stuff on the Meat Sweats. We're not all just
Interesting.
McGangbangs and beer
Well,
chugging.
yeah, but the other thing about look, not that I've ever done shrooms or any hallucinogens.
No?
and
No?
I'm not
Would you like to?
judging. No.
Allegedly.
I'm terrified. No, I'm a very
Terrified?
anxious
Oh,
person.
you got
I
some
feel
bad
like I
shit
would.
to work out,
Oh,
Cat
I
Alvarado.
do. I'd be like, I'm gonna get killed by a serial killer, and all of you
Nah.
guys are gonna murder me. That
Nah.
happens just when I smoke pot. Like imagine
Really?
shrooms. Yes.
Just
Oh, it's not good. I have
sorry.
to say, I am like a scaredy cat. I listen to too
what
much
if,
true
what if
crime.
we put
like,
you?
way
Yeah,
too
What if
much.
we
that's a
put you in like
bummer.
one of those safe rooms? You know, those. Did you see that movie? What was that movie?
Then,
Safe
then
Room?
wouldn't you feel like the walls are closing in
I
on
would
you?
probably
Yeah.
feel
don't
like
think so.
a brain in a vat and go on some kind of like philosophical trip of being like, am I
That's
even
what the
real?
best part- yeah,
Have
no,
I been
that's
real
what you
this
need.
entire time,
That's
or
what
has
you
it all
need.
been an
You
illusion?
feel like you're a molecule every once in a while. You know.
I love it.
I
The
just
clarity.
we had our 50th episode. What was it? A month ago?
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Thank you. We started this after last Big Pine.
Yeah, we got
And-
together after that and like, let's do a podcast.
We had our 50th episode, and we did it, and I got mushrooms, and allegedly.
Allegedly.
Matt tripped for the first time, allegedly.
It was allegedly fantastic.
It was great.
It was so beautiful.
allegedly beautiful.
And that's really the only way that I can describe it. Is just was a really beautiful experience.
powerful.
That's what
It's
I've
really
heard.
Powerful.
Maybe one day I will have the
I
guts to do
I
it.
pray for you.
Yeah.
I pray for you to
I've
the
heard good
mushroom
things.
gods.
But so what I've heard, I don't know who told. Maybe it's DMT. It's not shrooms. It's DMT.
DMT's like 15 minutes.
That's supposed to be like
super intense.
Yeah, and
Yep.
apparently everybody sees the same hallucination of this snake lady.
That's ayahuasca.
Ayahuasca.
The snake
Okay.
snake lady comes in ayahuasca. She like it also comes through as like a jaguar. Just like a lot of Brazilian iconography comes up in ayahuasca ceremonies because that's primarily where it was developed and used for religious rite.
Yeah.
So the people that are talking to you about it as you're imbibing and going into that state are talking to you about the shit that you're seeing. So
Oh,
that's
so
why
they're
it's kind
suggesting
of a shared,
it.
Yeah, it's a
Ah.
Little bit.
suggested shared experience.
Have you guys ever done hypnotherapy?
Once actually.
I've
yeah.
done-
Yeah. Did it work on you?
I mean, I still smoke, so no.
I've done EMDR,
Can you?
Oh, okay.
which is similar but not exactly the same.
What's EMDR?
EMDR is like something they do for trauma
Uh huh.
to help you like re-experience the moment in which the trauma occurred, but like in a safe spot.
Okay.
It's like they do like
That
these
sounds
tapping.
like why would you do that?
Well,
But,
they
okay.
do like tapping and these lights, and like they walk you through very slowly, and like it desensitizes you to that experience. It
Interesting.
really helped me drop loads of shit that I had been carrying around my entire
I
life.
should try that. I have no idea what I'm carrying, but
Well, just like if you
something,
have
I'm
like
sure.
a
Looks heavy.
super like, well, just if you have like a super traumatic experience, it's one of those things that's very helpful to just be like, this is not that important anymore.
I'm like one of those
Doesn't
people who
matter.
doesn't have anything seriously wrong with them,
Yeah.
but I'm like constantly like, what other self-help thing can I do? I'm
Absolutely.
bored.
Really?
What,
I mean, you honestly like that's like a self-help problem.
almost.
You know, you're like, I need to improve, and you're never like satiated with where you're at.
Yeah.
You know,
It
I need
always
to go
comes-
do some self-help
yeah.
so that I can be okay with not doing self-help.
right? Yeah, I need a break from self-help, so let me get some self-help.
Well, that
to
comes
take
from
that.
somewhere too.
Yeah.
It always comes from
It does.
somewhere.
I
It's
recently
always
did
something
some-
happened.
When you did hypnotherapy, were they able to like move your arm? Because I did it, and she actually I was like, I'm not gonna move my
I
arm.
was
I'm not gonna move my
honestly
arm, and she
so
fucking did
cynical and like against it that it just didn't work at all.
Didn't take?
I was trying to appease somebody when I went and did it, and they were like, "You have problems. You need to go try something."
So
And
you're
I was
like,
I
I'm
don't
not
have
even-
problems. You know, like leave me alone. Like I am who I am. And so they said I went and did it, and I was like, "See, it's bullshit," and it's just because I'm an asshole. You know, like, I'm sure it
so
could have
you
helped.
just like weren't open.
I wasn't open,
Don't-
and a lot of times in the world, like in
Yeah.
situations like that, it's hard for me to be.
Well, really, with anything, if you're not open to it,
Yeah, doesn't
you're
work.
gonna get nothing.
Same thing with
out of it.
mushrooms. If you're not open to the experience that they're going to give you,
Yeah.
they're just going to fucking scare you.
Yeah.
That's true.
You know?
Well, I tried so a friend of mine reached out because she was like graduating hypnotherapy school, and she's like, "Do you want some free hypnotherapy? I've got to finish my hours." So I went into it, and I'm a skeptic. I don't believe in horoscopes. I think they're bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't believe in crystals. Those are rocks.
Yeah.
And
Right.
I know that's probably blasphemy in Flagstaff because I see all those crystal
There's a
stores.
lot of 'em.
It's a scam.
Yeah.
It really is. Chakras, not a thing. Like if there are things that can detect even the smallest micro vibration
Yeah.
in a sensor. I know a lot of like engineering type people. If they can detect that micro nano itty bitty vibration, they would be able to detect chakras, and they're
Yeah.
not a thing. They're not a thing.
There's no
Right.
scientific evidence
Yeah.
for it. at
So
all.
I did it. And
It's
she's
very
like, "Oh,
woo-woo.
I hate woo woo, so much.
Our last
hate it.
episode was all about woo-woo.
Oh my
It was
gosh.
very woo woo.
Oh,
it was
that's
all about
garbage.
woo-woo.
I heard it was
magic.
making fun of it.
No, it was all about blood magic and stuff.
That'd be.
Turns out it's like primarily period blood they use in that. Like,
Just gotta go with things.
That's a thing.
Yeah, that's the thing. Anyway, so you're woo.
No,
you're,
yeah. So I was determined to not let it happen, but I was also open-minded. I'm like, okay, let it happen if it's gonna happen, but I'm not gonna make it happen.
Yeah.
And so she's like, okay, you're getting into the deeper. She's like, now you're gonna feel your arm moving and jerking, and the muscles in your arms twitching and jerking and moving as your arm rises up. And I'm like, nope, my arm's not rising up. It's not rising up. And she just kept going and kept going. She didn't give up, and then
just-
eventually, I just went. And I was
You're
like,
so mad.
Oh, that's
I
funky.
started laughing so hard for like 3 minutes
I'd
straight.
have been-
I just
I'd have been
couldn't,
so pissed.
like hysterically
Like, how
laughing.
dare you trick me
I'd
into
have been
this?
so pissed.
I was like, no, and like my arms like moving all the way up.
They go, you just
She's like, and now
you're
you're gonna
asking a
touch your
question in class.
forehead. I'm like, oh, now you're gonna lower your head down as if you're thinking, and I'm like, what?
Please don't make me jerk you off. That's exactly what I've been thinking in that moment. Like, God, if you're not hot, don't let me jerk you off, please.
Oh God.
On that
Right.
note, Kat, you're going to judge our last challenge.
All right. I
Yeah.
This is our
am.
last challenge
This is
of the
our
day.
last challenge.
I
right
mean,
here.
you don't need. You don't need to hold a mic. We're gonna move these chairs off a little bit. We're gonna go right over the carpet here, and we're gonna do some indigenous people. Yeah, we're just gonna go.
Indigenous people wrestling?
Indigenous people leg wrestling. Joe.
We're gonna need to. All right,
Right. Get your acronyms right.
Matt, which way are you gonna lay?
I'm gonna lay this way.
Lay that way. This way, like this.
Oh, I think I've heard this guys, but like,
What are the rules to this?
I mean, whoever flips over loses.
But we just put our legs up and.
All right. Give us a count to. Give us
All right.
1, 2, 3. Matt, every number.
Yeah.
You kick up 1,
Okay.
2,
Okay.
and at 3 we hook and go.
Okay, we're not going there.
okay, I'm doing the count now.
Get it on the mic.
Okay, I'm on the mic.
All right, this is it.
All right.
Last challenge.
Last challenge. Here we
Ready?
Last challenge.
1, 2, 3.
Ah, God damn it! You. I
Swept.
Bam.
Goodbye.
I lose.
I've been telling everybody that I am his father, and it is true that I am.
You
his
just proved
father.
it.
We can do this in here.
Well, all right. So
Are
now
we ready to go do
we're gonna
this?
go outside and shave. So that's the mic. Kat, you come out with us, and we're gonna shave this shit.
Take the mic with you, Kat.
We, like everyone in the crowd gets to shave it, or what?
I mean,
Where we going, buddy?
right here.
Right there?
This is all the further we got with the mic. Is just right to here. Will you do the honors?
All right.
Hold on, wait. Let me put my hair up.
Hold up.
You know what you're doing?
I just got swept.
You going half?
Go against the grain. Go against the grain just to be a dick.
Don't go against the grain. Man, come on, man. I would have been nice and mean to you.
All those little
I would not have.
Just appreciate the last moments of your beard.
Sideburns, sideburns.
Some sideburns.
Leave him some mutton chops.
We already promised each other we'd be nice.
Let's let us see.
I really love the pose you're doing right now. It's very pin-up. You're like,
You need to look your face up. Look your face up.
Hold on, let me get the bun done.
this is such a 50s pin-up pose. Like this should be a calendar right now. Seriously.
I've been in several. I've been in one calendar. I'll have you know.
lost the leg.
I would love to see that, but I want to see like a polka dot bikini.
I'll do it.
You scared me when you touched me.
Oh, I love some of the hair for witchcraft.
No, you cannot.
I'll
make you famous.
Witchcraft.
I just need some of your hair.
Oh, okay. That's a thing.
I'm being nice, guys. I don't want him to hate me.
Imagine if you just like left some of that on the floor and someone just came across it. It just looks like cubes.
It definitely does. It's a lot
It
of
100% looks like pubes.
Sideburns.
No, don't do different
Or
sideburns.
just do like different levels on each side.
Don't do that.
Oh, that'd be
I would
great.
rather you like cut my eyebrow than do that.
You should also cut his eyebrow.
Bitch, I had faith.
I lost, dude. I got swept. He beat me on
Look at
everything.
that face. Oh my gosh, your mother's gonna be so happy.
It doesn't look
Your
good.
mom, she's gonna be like,
I know
oh,
it
my
doesn't.
little boy. Me boy's back. Oh my gosh, you look really happy doing this.
I'm so
That's
happy.
sadistic
I'm
joy.
so fucking mad.
Looks like a hipster now.
It's like glee.
I'm so happy.
Like, oh, there it is. How do you feel?
Awful.